Chinese Premier Li Keqiang is expected to arrive in Ethiopia next week. It's the first stop on his African tour. This is also Li's first visit to Africa since assuming the role of premier in 2013. Li will also pay official visits to Nigeria, Angola, and Kenya. Our reporter Su Yuting has more on China-Africa ties.
Chinese leaders have always attached great importance to developing relations with countries in Africa. The visit by late Chinese Premier Zhou Enlai was a milestone in China-Africa relations. He visited 10 African countries from the end of 1963 to the beginning of 1964. Experts say Premier Li Keqiang's visit to Ethiopia, Nigeria, Angola and Kenya comes at a significant time.
This is exactly the 50 years anniversary after the former Premier Zhou Enlai paid a visit to African countries. And also during his visit to Africa, former Premier Zhou Enlai put forward the very famous, like the 8 principles for guiding China's foreign development assistance to Africa, and also those the 5 peaceful coexistence principles also has been put forward 50 years ago.
In the past 50 years, China and Africa have enjoyed profound friendship. 50 of the 54 countries in Africa have established diplomatic relations with China. China has become Africa's top business partner, and Africa is now China's major import source. Many Chinese companies have invested in mining industries and infrastructure construction. Experts say China-Africa ties are set to turn an all-round new one, comprising more social and cultural exchanges. This is a change from the old partnership driven by the economy and natural resources.
During the past, probably China-Africa relations has been paid more on the political sector and also economic domain. But in the future, I think cultural cooperation and also security and peace cooperation and the people-to-people contact now will be paid great attention as well. So we have already noticed during the 5th FOCAC meeting, those 5 priorities has been mentioned by then the President Hu Jintao has said very clearly. So one is economic thing, another is the cultural contact, and also the people-to-people contact, and the peace and security. So those sectors, I think, they have a great potential for China and Africa to further develop.
China is also now an important player in Africa's peace and security challenges. China has dispatched peacekeepers to the Democratic Republic of Congo, Somalia and Sudan, offering equipment support and financial aid to the peacekeeping mission. It's been 50 years since Premier Zhou Enlai visited Africa. China-Africa ties have stood the test of time over the past 5 decades. Premier Li Keqiang's visit to Africa is expected to take political and economic cooperation with the continent to new heights and strengthen the foothold of China's new leadership's diplomacy towards Africa. Su Yuting, CCTV, Beijing.